made progress in civilization in a time back of all history. The Aryans. 32. What does the word mean? Those who go straight or upward. 33. What is known of their civilization? They dwelt in houses, plowed the soil, ground their grain in mills, rode in vehicles, worked certain metals, calculated up to 100, and had family ties, a government, and a religion. 34. Where does history begin? On the banks of the Nile, the Tigris, and the Euphrates. 35. What reason is given for this? The rich alluvial soil, the genial climate, and the abundant natural products of the earth offered every inducement to a nomadic people to settle and begin a national life. 36. What are the earliest cities of the world? Memphis, Thebes, Nineveh, and Babylon. 37. What is the earliest account we have of Egypt? About 2700 B.C., Menes, the half-mythical founder of the nation, is said to have built Memphis, which he made his capital. 38. Describe Egypt. A flat valley, 2 to 10 miles wide, skirted by low rocky hills. On the west the desert, on the east a mountainous region rich in quarries extending to the Red Sea. Through this narrow valley the Nile runs for 600 miles. 39. What is Egypt sometimes called? The gift of the Nile. 40. Why so called? The Nile inundates Egypt every year and then recedes, leaving a deposit of mud which fertilizes the soil to such an extent that 2 crops are annually raised. 41. What other advantage is the river to Egypt? It is a means of rapid and ready communication between the remotest parts of the country. 42. How was Egypt divided? Into several states, but finally was united into 2 parts, Upper and Lower Egypt. 43. Name the 3 periods of Egyptian history previous to the Persian conquest. The Old Empire, the Second Empire, and the New Empire. 44. What is the date of the Old Empire? From remote antiquity to 2080 B.C. 45. What is the most interesting epoch of the Old Empire? The 4th or Pyramid dynasty, so called because its chief monarch built the 3 great pyramids at Giza. 46. Who was the best known of these kings? Khufu, called Cheops by Herodotus. 47. What is a dynasty? A succession of sovereigns of the same race ruling a particular country. 48. What may be said of the progress of arts in Egypt? The useful arts made rapid progress under the Pyramidic dynasties. 49. Where did they get their copper? From the peninsula of Sinai. 50. What is the date of the Second Empire? From 2080 B.C. to 1525 B.C. 51. What famous works were accomplished in the Second Empire? The Labyrinth and Lake Meres. 52. What was the Labyrinth? A magnificent group of palaces containing 3,000 rooms, half of them underground, built as a tomb for kings and sacred crocodiles. 53. What was Lake Meres? A gigantic reservoir built to divert the waters of the Nile during an inundation and hold them for the use of the neighboring lands in time of drought. 54. Who were the first to invade Egypt? Tribes from Asia under the shepherd kings. 55. Who were they? The Hyksos, a rude barbarian race who overran the whole region and ruled it for 400 years. 56. When did Abraham visit Egypt? During the reign of the shepherd kings. 57. What was the date of the New Empire? From 1525 B.C. to 525 B.C. 58. What is said of this epoch? During this period there was a national life of 1,000 years which exalted Egypt to the height of its glory.